Welcome to another edition of Health Department Roundtable. I'm your host, Chris Schultz, current chair of the Abington Board of Health. And with me tonight is our health director, Marty Golightly. How you doing, Marty?
I am well, sir. How are you?
Excellent.
Awesome.
So we'd like to start off with a quick update on our numbers.
Yeah, 43 cases active in town. For the second week in a row, our test positivity rate has been lower than 5%. So there's a small celebration to be had in that number.
Excellent.
And I hope that continues to go lower and lower.
So we haven't seen a dramatic uptick from February vacation. Numbers are up a little, but not drastic.
Not considerably, which is a very good thing. So I'm very happy with the current state of affairs. And as long as we don't spike because of opening, I think we're trending in the right direction.
Awesome.
I think it's going to be a long fight still, but I'm cautiously optimistic that life will, resume to some type of normality sooner rather than later.
It's baby steps, but we're making progress.
Yeah, we can't rush to anything. Rushing to anything in this is just not conducive to long-term health and success.
So the other thing that we have been updating weekly has been the vaccination status, and from what I understand, there's been no change as far as availability.
Kind of. Not. I mean, they're still not supporting local public health efforts to do the residents on a regular basis, which of course we disagree with wholeheartedly, and we don't understand why they would throw 20 years of expertise in planning for these kind of things, not to mention all the local expertise, the local emergency manners. We don't understand why that they would just decide to ignore them. But we are able to get vaccine for special populations, residents in assisted housing and residents who are homebound. And we've already started making some trips to our homebound residents. And yesterday, with the help of the Brockton Housing Authority, a couple of school nurses and some volunteers, and of course our wonderful Abington Fire Department, we were able to go to two of our Abington senior housing facilities, and we were able to give out almost 80 shots to those people who would otherwise not have gotten it. It was a great day to be part of something positive, and we were happy to do it. And big thanks to our Brockton Housing Authority and Abington Housing Authority partners in that. It went out as smooth as you can possibly imagine, as safe as you can possibly imagine. We were very proud to be able to provide that service to those residents and provide it successfully, safely, in a comfortable environment with people they are familiar with.
I saw today that it's I think the Abington Fire Department and maybe the firemen shared a post about that, and a lot of people were commenting they're very, very thankful and appreciative that you guys were able to do that for them.
Well, we are happy to do so. For us, they're one of the most rewarding things we've been able to do in getting us back on track for normal is to help vaccinate our residents, specifically those residents that have mobility issues or otherwise wouldn't be able to travel to one of these vaccination sites. And we did another clinic on Wednesday of this week for about 200, and it ended up being almost 250 people. That was primarily second doses. The vast majority was like 250 second doses at the senior center. It was our biggest clinic in our shortest amount of time. We were able to do 250 people in about 3 hours. And again, went off without a hitch. Everyone was safe, no problems. They were given by people that they were familiar with in a place they were comfortable with. So we're very proud of that.
Once again, proving that we are fully capable of executing this well at the local level.
100%. Completely agree. And I hope with continued vaccine availability, both in Moderna and Pfizer, and with Johnson & Johnson coming online, our capacity as a state will increase. And I hope that there has been enough of local sites that have had enough success that the state government realizes that we are a valuable and key asset, not just to the way that they want to do it and to the way that we would like to do it at the local level. So again, I'm cautiously optimistic, but time will tell on that. And Teachers become available at CVS locations as of yesterday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. Teachers are eligible in the entire state. So I encourage our educators to make an appointment. And again, if we get any extra doses or if we get any doses at all, we also would like to prioritize our educators to be able to help get students back in school. We all want that. Yeah, we all want to see our students excel, and I think one of the ways we can do that is to get them back into the building. And I think our staff of the high school, middle school, and our elementary schools, not forgetting about our Catholic school friends, have proven that those are some of the safest places. So I think vaccinating the educators will help expedite getting kids back into classrooms.
Now, do you know, with adding the educators to the eligible population, is that just teachers or is that all school staff? Do you know?
That's I think anybody in the school staff qualifies, or at least that's my interpretation of it. If you are a cafeteria worker at the school, you are just as valuable as every educator in that building, in my mind, and you should be treated as such. So we try to treat them as such.
Not knocking my teachers, but the most valuable life lesson I ever got in school was from one of the janitors. Still remember.
And Jamie and Jason and Lance, and if I'm forgetting a bunch of the other janitors and custodial staff at the high school and middle school especially, have been instrumental in helping us with our large clinics that we did for first responders and our clinics that we've done for seniors. We couldn't have done anything. We wouldn't have been as successful as we are without their help. So that fact is not lost on me, and I'm glad to hear that your lessons do. Like, we all kind of agree that you know when we say educators, we don't just mean the person in the classroom teaching. We mean the team as a whole, because they're just as important.
They run the ship.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's pretty much all that we have this week. We will continue to do our weekly update as long as people are interested. And I encourage anybody watching or listening, if you have any questions that you would like us to address, please contact either the Health Department, Abington CAM, or myself through the town's website, abingtonma.gov. Through the Board of Health link, you can find my email, and we'll be happy to add that to our show.
Yep.
Otherwise, continue to wear your mask, wash your hands, stay safe. Thank you, Marty.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Kevin at Abington CAM, and stay safe.